Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just joining us for the first time, kindly click on that subscription button and subscribe to this amazing channel, and don't forget to turn on your notification button. And also, if you are a returning subscriber, I want to sincerely appreciate you for always coming to support. I love you. So today we're going to be focusing on Cookbook. Okay, I want to focus on Cookbook cover, and you know that the best size to use for Cookbook cover is 8.5/11 inches. So I'll wait for it to load. Before we start working on our design, I want to first of all talk about how to put perfect keywords in your topic. Do you understand? And today we're going to be focusing on using white background to design our book. And I actually do not have any topic yet, but I think we should just focus on Mediterranean diet. And you know that when designing Mediterranean diet, anything that has to do with Mediterranean is fresh, which is we're going to be using green and we're going to be using red. You understand? Because they are fresh products, they are fresh food. Are you getting it? So your title actually determine how your design layout is going to look like, how your background is going to look like, how your design is also going to look like. And when designing your cookbook, you have to also check on what type of designs your competitors are doing. Are you getting my point? What are the type of designs? How is their design captivating? Is their design like exceptional from other designs? And is there also focus on the first page, the books that are ranking really high on the first page, on the second page? Look at their designs very well and think of how you can outsmart their design to make sure that your design is better than theirs. Remember, book cover also sells itself. They say don't judge a book by its cover. It's a lie. They will judge your book by your cover in Amazon, honestly speaking. So when designing your book, make sure that your cover is looking really sharp and is beating or outsmarting your competitor's cover. Do you understand? So right now, let's focus on the keywords. We're going to be focusing on the keywords. So for keywords that we're going to be using the new, the ultimate, the complete, the super easy, the easy, the 30 minutes, and the easy. You see all those keywords, they should come out first in your title, because these are what people are searching for. If your topic is carrying, if your title is carrying one of each of these keywords, in fact, if you have probably 6 books now and each of the 6 books carries one of this title on it, my God, honestly speaking, your book is going to be selling, because this keyword is actually separating your book for others. So since we're working on Mediterranean diet, other people may be putting Mediterranean diet cookbook for beginners. We are going to be working on beginners for this design, or for seniors after 60, for seniors over 40, just like that. For new Mediterranean diet cookbook for 2. Do you understand? So you know like the new Mediterranean diet cookbook for seniors, the new Mediterranean diet cookbook for beginners, the complete Mediterranean diet cookbook, the ultimate Mediterranean diet, the super easy Mediterranean diet, the 30-minute Mediterranean diet, the easy Mediterranean diet. When you have this inculcated in your topic, in your title, I tell you, you're going to be ranking really high. Another thing is that when working on your title, endeavor to add 2025, because if you make research on, if you go to Amazon dashboard now and you start making research on the title that you want to work on, if you just search on Cookbook 2025, you're going to see all the cookbook that have their keywords in it 2025. Are you getting it? You see, this 2025 is a perfect keyword that you should be using now with all this one, because the Mediterranean diet is a saturated name, it's a saturated title. So the only way yours will be separated is what? Imputing these little keywords that are mad, that is going to rank your book really high. 2025 to 2026, the new, the complete, the ultimate, the super easy, the 30 minutes, just like that. Do you understand? So right now we want to focus on our design, and I believe you understand what I explained just now. So we want to focus on our design, and on our design, we're going to be searching for white. We're going to be searching for the what we're going to be using. So right now we're going to be searching for background that already have pictures. That's what we're going to be using. The white background is already having a food picture on it, so that's what we're going to be using. And I want to click on one right now. Once I clicked on it now, I will go and look for the one that will show me magic recommendation, so that's the one that I'm going to be using. I don't want to use this one, though it's okay, it's good, it's sharp, but I need to look for something different entirely, something that can give me the way I want my designs to look like. Please take note of this, the keyword topic. That's why I didn't remove it. I had to keep it there so that you can take note of them. It's very important. Try and be putting them in your title, and you come and thank me later. In this Amazon, we must make money. Go to the comment section and say we must make this one that I just saw right now. I think this is the perfect one that I'm gonna use. I like the way the feature bold. Okay, all right, so this one is enough. I want to show you something. Shebi, is this one that I pick? Is this one that I pick, Abi? All right, I want to replace background now. Are you seeing? Did you see what I did? You saw what I did, Abi? I want to make sure that my background photo matches the top of my background, so that my design will come out very well. So now, how do we cover up this line and make sure there is no cuts in this thing? Watch out. So you're going to be searching for shadows, white shadow, or white gradient. When searching for your white gradient, don't use the one that is cut out. Do you understand? Don't use this line on. You can just pick something like this one. Yeah, you see that there's no slight difference. So we're going to be using it to cover here. All right, now that we have covered all the cut lines, so we have to start putting our title. So after putting our title, before we'll be able to like fit in whatever element we want to fit in. Remember, is Mediterranean diet, and you know that Mediterranean is long. You understand? So let's apply our text. You can look for font that you want to use. I feel this one is okay. So we have our Mediterranean now. All right, this is where our title is going to be. So for I said we're going to be using the ultimate, or anyone. So let me look for a font that is really good. So let's try this. Join the group. I don't like this. All right. So this new came out well. We need to change the shape of it. So for you to be able to change the shape of this font right now, you have to go to your effects. When clicking on your effects, you click on shape. You click on shape and you put it in none. So it's going to be normal. So we're going to change the font color. We don't know the font color that we're going to use for now. Let's just put red. Then for this our Mediterranean, since we are working on green, we can look for green. As of you, do you know, hope you know that blue is also kind of beautiful. Okay, so let's check on blue. Let's check on blue. Let's see how blue will come out. All right. Okay, so you see how sharp the blue is. Then in terms of our subtitle, we're going to be using Laura for subtitle, or there's a particular font I love using. Let me just look for my font down. I'm just showing the way I design my work. I'm showing exactly the way I'm doing my work. So we can use this for our subtitle. So any font that I use for my subtitle is the same way, or we use Laura, is the same font that I use, but we're gonna be using just the regular one. It's the same font I will use for my back cover. You understand? So let's try if we can change this one to this particular font that is here. Abi it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So this is where our subtitle is gonna be. This is where our subtitle is gonna be. Okay. So right now, let me copy all this one. But before I copy it, let's say this is my subtitle now. Copy it. Then I'll take it here. All right. So this is our subtitle. As time goes on, we're going to change it. Don't worry. So when crafting your subtitle, there are some words that you are to use, and there are some words that you ought not to use. First of all, you don't use healing when putting up your subtitle. Amazon does not like it. So let's say these are subtitle now. We want to craft our subtitle. We have the New Mediterranean here, Abi. You know, like the comprehensive, the step-by-step. Remember, your first word in your subtitle starting with capital letter. The second word also capital letter. The step-by-step. No, the second word shouldn't be the step-by-step comprehensive. You know that when working on your subtitle, it should match the exact word that is supposed to be in your character in your subtitle box. Do you understand? The step-by-step comprehensive guide with over, that's if you have more than the number of recipe that you are working on, with over 80, or you just say with 80 plus recipe. Do you understand? With over 80 recipe, over 80 nutritious or nutrient dense. This nutrient dense should be on what? Your comprehensive should be starting with what? Capital letter. Your comprehensive should be starting with capital letter. Then this one, it's either you write nutritious or nutrient dense. If you are working, if you put a scientific guide, the step-by-step, okay, let me just say the step-by-step comprehensive scientific guide with over 18 nutrient dense nutrient dense recipes. So like what I was saying, I was asking, we're working on Mediterranean diet. For your book to be different from other Mediterranean diet book, your book must be focusing on a particular health issues that the Mediterranean diet is going to solve. Do you understand? So if I want to write a Mediterranean diet now, and I want my own, like what I said in the subtitle here, scientific fact or a comprehensive scientific guide. Let me just put scientific fact guide with over 18 nutrient dense recipe. To do what? What exactly is this recipe going to do? What kind of problem are they going to do? Is it for weight loss? Is it for heart health? Do you understand? Is it to boost hormone? Is it menopause or longevity? So those are the things we'll be considering. So to boost heart health, to recipes to boost. We start with what? Capital letter. To boost art, health, and hormonal balance or hormonal metabolism. So right now our subtitle is more than okay. It should not be that too long. In fact, it's even too long, but let's just leave it like this. Let's leave it like this. Reduce it. All right, it should be on 3 line. Perfect. So it should be here. Now don't forget, we are working for beginners, right? And we also want to put 2025 in our title to make sure that, yes, we are saying new. Our book is new. What year? That's why we are putting 2025. Mediterranean diet. So diet, cookbook. Let's just say, so Mediterranean diet cookbook. All right, for beginners. You see now that there's no space, so we have to manage what we have. By managing, we have to start reducing. Okay, we have to start reducing to have a space, you get. So what we'll do now is making sure that our stuff are coming down. Perfect. The ones I'm removing are the first ones, so it won't cover the design fully. Do you understand? Because our area of focus is actually this place here. Because even at this middle, you can't actually actually figure out the difference between the main background and the food background, because they are the same. So that's why I'm trying to remove it. But the reason why I'm putting this here now, so that my subtitle can come out very well. Do you get? So this is my subtitle. This is where my subtitle is. So I can delete this one. And new is going up. Remember, anything that you are working on should not cross this border line. So our new is going to be here, stay at the middle. Our Mediterranean is going up. Okay, then our cookbook is going up. Then I want to look for a frame that would contain this space where I'm going to be putting my beginner. You see this cover that I'm doing? I'm using this cover. I'm just going to change the title. Are you getting it? But if you want to get the template, you can just send me a DM. Then and I'll give it for you at a very, very affordable price. So this is it. Whenever you're working on your title, whether big or small, make sure that it does not, it should not be that too long that Amazon will not come and be sending you message. So let me say, if I want my title to be like this, I will put it like this, basically for what? My ebook. So this is what I'm going to be using for my ebook. But when it comes to my paperback, I'm going to reduce the font because they will cut it out. Do you understand? I'm going to reduce the font. I'm basically for mock-up as well. So let's put it like this. You get? If you say, let's extend our cookbook. And now let's look for a tag that we can put here that will contain our beginner. And mind you, I have not forgot, we are still going to impute our 2025. Even if I don't put the 2025 directly to the title, I can put it up here. Do you understand? I can put it up here. Okay? I'll put my 2025 up here. So anybody that is coming, they know that this book is 2025. Then in my keyword, I'll put 2025 in my 7 back end keyword. Are you getting it? So let's not complicate things. Now, search for a blue tag. So that's the blue tag is actually where we're going to be putting our for beginners. You get? So right now I'm looking for a blue tag, and this one is so beautiful. This particular one is so beautiful, but it has some space, and I don't want that space to be in our content. All right, I'm still looking for a blue tag, so probably so I can change this particular one. I can change this particular one because this one has space. So let's keep on searching. So all right, so I've seen the one that I like. So what I'm going to do now is to flip it. So I'm going to flip it. Perfect. So this is the one that we are going to be using. So the next thing is to arrange properly, and I'm going to be imputing our test for beginners. I'm trying to make sure that there is a space. We don't need to jam pack the content too much, so it has to have space for the content to breathe. So I'm going to be I'm trying to change the Mediterranean color to make sure it fits in the tag color. So what I will do now is to use the new. I'll just duplicate the new. After arranging the blue tag, I will duplicate the new, and I'm going to type our for beginners. So right now, let's type in our for beginners. All right, now so we have typed in our for beginners. So the next step now is to start putting other elements to our cover to make it look unique. The cover need to be excellent. So I'm going to be looking for a gold emblem, which I'm going to be putting me plan. And you know that this period now is working on 60 days me plan. Okay, so I'm going to search for tag when I'm done rearranging the for beginners and the blue tag. I want to make sure that this book cover stand out very well, and you see the way I've been designing it, so it will be very easy for you to design. So right now, let me look for the gold emblem. But this is not the one that I'm going to use, but the fact that I picked it, Canva is going to show me magic recommendation, and now this is the one that I'm going to use because the color is sharp. The gold is very sharp, and it's going to look really unique in our book cover. Yeah, you see, gold of a thing, and gold is authority. Honestly speaking, in anything that there is gold, it comes out very well. You see how good this gold is looking in the book cover. Yeah, that's to tell you how good is gold as authority. So I'm trying to rearrange everything properly to make sure that there is no mistake and anything in our book cover. Make sure everything comes out very well. Meanwhile, before I'll finish working on the book cover, I'm going to be putting full color. So the process of me putting full color, I'm going to cover up that olive oil so that I can use the full color template to cover the olive oil. All right, so let's search for full red tag where I'm going to be imputing my pen name. So I'm currently looking for the one that I'm going to use. And also where I'm going to be putting 2025. So first of all, let's impute our 2025 to 2026, just like I explained earlier. Then after then I'm going to search for the one that I'm going to be putting my pen name. All right, it fits perfectly well, but I think I'm going to make an adjustment to it so it doesn't go close to the edge of the page. So I love this particular tag. This is the one that I'm going to put my pen name. Okay, so right now our design is coming up. It's kind of looking cute and beautiful. You know, white background is so fine, blue on white is so fine, red on white is so fine. Then that touch of gold, the touch of gold, like I said, gold is authority, you get. So let me put my tomato here. I'm going to be putting 5-star rated in that place. Let me put my tomato here. So I had to remove the tomato and adjust why. Right now I want to start searching for glint. But first of all, let me remove this olive oil bottle. So I'm using the white shadow now to cover it so it doesn't reflect on the cover again. You know, I mentioned it earlier before. So after doing this, I'm going to search for full color. So I'm going to search for color palette where I'm going to be putting the full color. You get. The reason why I duplicated the subtitle was simply because the shadow I used was already covering some part of the subtitle. So I'm just trying to make sure everything balanced well, and we'll search for the full color. So let me search for color palette. All right, so I've seen the one that I want, so I'm going to pick the one that I want, and I'm going to look for a shape. So it's actually that shape that I'm going to use to cover up the center of the full color. So the video is becoming long. It's becoming long, so I had to group the 60-day me plan so that it will be very easy for me to navigate, like when positioning it. So I'm going to pick a shape now, a round shape, and change the color to white. Just see how I'm going to do it. So after changing the color to white, I'll put a border line at the center and change the border line to red, and that's where I'm going to be typing my full color. So when working on your old cover, please try as much as you can to make sure that there is difference between what you just learned and yours. You can use other different tags. You can use different emblem. You can use different ribbon. You can even use a shape that has other shapes in it. Do you get? So it must not look exactly the same like mine, but you can actually follow the same pattern. Remember, almost all cookbook pictures or cookbook covers are the same. You can even instead of using one plate meal, you can put double plate meal. You can use triple plate meal. Do you understand? So because you're not the only one watching this video right now, other people are watching it. That's why I'm giving you this insight. So when working on your own, make sure yours is different. Do you get? And another thing is that I would love to see your cover. Okay, I would love to see your cover. So if you want to show me your cover for more corrections and all that, because after this video is A+ content video, I'm going to be using this video to do A+ content. So for correction and more insight, you can click on my WhatsApp link there for me to correct your cover and all that. Are you getting it? So I actually don't want the cover to have a lot of things. That's why I had to remove the tomatoes, remove the leaf, and just put glitter. Okay, And also, I want to say this as an opportunity. If you know you want to learn more about Cookbook, remember I'm doing Cookbook class. So if you want to learn more about Cookbook, you can just click on that WhatsApp link and send me a DM. Do you understand? Cookbook, more on A+ content, because after I post this video, this is the only video I'm going to be posting on Cookbook cover. Then I'm going to create A+ content for everybody, and that will be the only video I'm going to be posting for A+ content. So if you want to learn more, if you want to join my class, you can click on my WhatsApp link and join. If you want me to be doing cover for you, you can go and check the ones I did for travel guide and cookbook. You can go and check my post and you see the cover. My prices are very affordable. You can actually afford it. Do you understand? So I want to appreciate you for always taking out your time to support me, to come and learn. And the fact now is that it's not just about learning. As you are learning, you should also be implementing on everything that I am teaching you. Do you get? And endeavor to make more research on your work. Make more research while you're learning. You should learn to make research, because research is everything. Do you get? So, and another thing is that for your book to rank really well on Amazon, you need to start learning how to run ads for your book, so that you'll be able to meet up your monthly target. If you don't have a target yet, you need to learn how to make a target for your business, because this business that you are seeing, taking out time to come and watch videos and learn, you can't just learn and just sit down there. Are you getting it? You must do something. You must implement on everything that you are working on. And aside the fact that you are implementing, you must find a way to make sure that you are selling. Your book is selling on Amazon very well. Okay? So please don't forget to send your cover to my DM. Send it to my DM for any correction. It will be good, and so that you can be able to join our WhatsApp group, Arena Tissue Center WhatsApp group, where I share more insight, and of which I don't share on YouTube here. All right, guys. So don't forget to comment on anything that you want. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like. Okay, and if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, because the moment you subscribe, the moment you like, comment and share, you are giving this video an edge to meet a broader audience. Are you getting it? You are giving it an edge to meet a broader audience. So even if I said I don't want to use glint, I'm still trying to look if probably I should add the leaf and the tomato to it after putting the glint, but at the end of it, they just seem kind of too much. The cover is already fine, and with the gold, everything and all that, it's looking beautiful and sharp. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. At the end of it, I had to use the leaf and the tomato to make it look good. Bye.